Have you ever felt like your mistakes are just too big or too many? Maybe you felt like you've messed up so many times and you're replaying your failures over and over again in your head, but deep down inside, you wanted to make things right. I get it. I've been there. I made a lot of wrong decisions and now I'm living with the consequences. But here's what surprised me. While I was trying to fix everything, I stumbled across something that shifted the way I see life. A shift that showed me it's not too late to turn things around, even if you've made too many mistakes. I wanted to share this with you today because if you've ever thought you were too far gone, what I've learned might completely rewrite the story you're telling yourself. By the end, you'll walk away with hope, clarity, and a fire to start over and do things right. I'm only going to share with you 2 lessons. That's it. So let's dive in. Lesson number 1. You don't have to make huge changes overnight. What matters is what you do every single day. I learned this idea from this book, Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And the message is so powerful. It's huge. Believe me. You've made bad choices. You're living with the consequences of your past mistakes. But you wanted to change everything, to change your situation. The lesson is your small, consistent, positive actions repeated over time can lead you in a life you might not even recognize in a year. Yes. Let me repeat that. Small steps done consistently will compound over time. You don't need to take massive actions right now. And there's no such thing as instant transformation. Maybe there is, but the point here is lasting change isn't instant. It's the quiet accumulation of your choices. What you do daily, your habits, your decisions, it will eventually show up in your future. All you need to do is focus on small steps consistently. Small steps, not huge or instant transformation. You can do this. Start small. When I learned this, I felt relief. I became hopeful. Imagine this. All I needed to do is to focus on those intentional actions that are aligned with my values, which I know were right. And it took away all the pressure of me. But remember, this works the other way around too. Like a small, consistent, insignificant error in judgment compounded over time might result to failure as well. Those little everyday choices that seem harmless and innocent, sometimes you don't realize that they are pulling you back down. But trust me, I live on both sides of this. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I shared how I was living an abundant, fulfilled life. I was working as a virtual assistant, earning multiple dollars, working for multiple international clients, and I was working anytime, anywhere in my own terms. I was so blessed. I felt so fulfilled and joyful. I was able to save a decent amount of money and I lost it all. My savings, my source of income, and even the relationships that mattered to me the most. I was miserable. Because why? Because I stopped doing those simple daily disciplines that created that life in the first place. Again, I remember clearly how I reached that point of fulfillment and abundance. At that time, I felt joyful. I live in moments that I truly cared about. I was no slave of anybody or anything. And I would tell you, if you've reached a point of success in some areas of your life, you know what I'm talking about. The things that create success in the long run don't look like they're having any impact at all, but it does. Success is built gradually, and so is failure. Remember this. those little things that will make you successful in life, whatever success means to you, lie in the subtle, simple, mundane things that you do that nobody will see. The things that you do which often feel like they make absolutely no difference, but they do. These are the things that seem so insignificant that you would think they couldn't possibly matter. But they do matter. Every little thing you do today, compounded over time, will have a huge impact and will add up to be exactly the things shaping your future. One last thing that I wanted to share from this book, The Slight Edge. And when I've read this, it really inspired me and it gave me hope. It says that you may still be carrying the weight or the results of your past mistakes, and that's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. The thing here is with steady, intentional, positive choices taken each day, the next 3 to 5 years can set you on a new path. I felt so much relief to hear that. It means that I don't need to hurry. I need to be patient and consistent. You can transform your life in the next 3 to 5 years. Yes, you can. With positive choices, positive actions compounded over time, it can bring you back into alignment to where you wanted to be. Lesson number 2. The moment you own your choices and your outcomes, you reclaim your power to change. This lesson is huge. I learned this last year when I was reading the book Success Principles by Jack Canfield. I do have really great books with me for self-improvement, and I am so proud of it. I just wanted to say, maybe you also wanted to change your life and your own personal development journey, or maybe it's time to invest in these books. You think you're too far gone. You've made so many mistakes. Well, good thing that you acknowledge that, because that's where it starts. That's the first step, actually. This book taught me to take 100% full responsibility for your life. Yes, no excuses, no blaming others, no blaming circumstances. Everything you want in life, success, freedom, happiness, it starts with a decision to take ownership and act. I made a video a few months ago where I talk about what to do when your life isn't working out, and I also got the idea from this book that when your life isn't working out, maybe you've made too many wrong choices in life. But that's not the end of it. Stop. Simply stop and listen to the feedback in your life. This is so liberating that life is just a feedback, whether it be negative or positive. Everything that happened or happening right now in your life are feedback. Those are the results of your past choices, whether positive or negative. So if you're on the negative side of your life right now, accept it, own it, take 100% responsibility for your life. You can also do what I did. Last year during one of the toughest season of my life, I grabbed a pen and a notebook, and you can do the same. Write all the negative and positive feedback in your life. Just listen to the feedback in your life. I did that exercise and it was liberating. It means you are owning your mistakes and you're ready to face it. It will give you a quiet whisper of peace in your heart, telling you you're doing good and you're moving forward. It will end well. You're gonna do better. Let me give you 10 bonus lessons from this book. Number 1. Owning your past doesn't mean shaming yourself. It means recognizing you have the power to rewrite the story from here on. Number 2. Past errors don't erase your purpose. They often give you wisdom and empathy that can fuel your purpose. Number 3. Instead of obsessing over what went wrong, shift your focus to building a vision for what you want to create. Number 4. You may feel damaged by your past, but belief is the foundation of change. If you believe you can't, you won't even try. Let me continue. These quotes and lessons are so powerful, and I hope they are helping you today. Number 5. Forgiving yourself is like lifting the parking brake. You can't move forward if you're still punishing yourself. Number 6. Instead of replaying old failures, picture yourself succeeding. It rewires your brain to move in that direction. Number 7. You can think your way out of regret. Small daily steps toward a new future will eventually outweigh your past. Number 8. People may judge you for your past errors. See that as feedback, not as proof you're doomed. Number 9. Humility in asking for guidance or forgiveness can rebuild bridges and open doors. Number 10. Instead of being distracted by guilt or setbacks, anchor yourself in where you're going, not where you've been.